we can sort of be normal with each other, treat each other normally. And that sort of kept us all sort of, fixed to the ground. And Pippa Middleton has revealed a stunning truth about her sister Kate, sending shockwaves through the royal family. For years, the world has seen Kate as the picture of grace and perfection. But now we're learning there's much more beneath the surface. The truth changes everything we thought we knew, from hidden struggles to secret plans. But what is the secret? Kate has been hiding from the public. Why has Pippa chosen to reveal it now? And what does this mean for Kate's future? Join us as we delve into the story that has everyone talking. You won't want to miss this. Pippa Middleton is in the spotlight. Chapter 2. Pippa's revelation. It is no news that Pippa Middleton has always been seen as the quiet, supportive sister of Kate Middleton, known worldwide as the Duchess of Cambridge. Pippa has kept a low profile, rarely speaking publicly about her sister's life, especially concerning personal matters, but recently Pippa shocked everyone by breaking her silence and revealing something unexpected about Kate. No one saw this coming, and it has left both royal fans and the media buzzing with curiosity. The public has always admired Kate's grace, elegance, and perfect image. She handles everything easily, from royal duties to raising her 3 children, but Pippa's revelation has shown that there might be more to Kate's life than meets the eye. The world was surprised when Pippa hinted at something deeper hidden behind Kate's flawless exterior. We know you're itching to find out what Pippa has said. Still, without going into all the details, Pippa clarified that Kate has been going through challenges that no one outside the family knew about. This isn't just about the pressures of royal life. According to Pippa, Kate has had to face personal struggles silently, all while keeping up appearances in public. Pippa's words suggested that while Kate may appear perfect on the outside, a side to her life has been kept away from the spotlight. What's even more surprising is the timing of Pippa's statement. Why now? For years, Pippa has stayed quiet, supporting Kate from the background. Some are wondering if this sudden revelation has a deeper meaning, but whatever the reason, Pippa's decision to speak out has everyone asking questions, because the royal family is known for being private, especially regarding matters within the family. So Pippa's decision to share this personal insight into Kate's life has raised eyebrows. People are wondering how the royal family is reacting to this. The world wants to know if they support Pippa's decision to speak out, or if they are taken aback by her sudden openness. These are questions being whispered about, but no official word has come from the palace. Now we will get right into the gist. But before then, let's explore Pippa's life and see how exactly she came into the spotlight. Sounds interesting? Stay glued then. Pippa Middleton, once just known as the younger sister of Kate Middleton, has crafted her own path and identity over the years. Intriguingly, Pippa Middleton's rise to fame is a story that starts with her older sister Kate Middleton and a royal wedding that captured the world's attention. Born Philippa Charlotte Middleton on September 6, 1983, Pippa was always a part of a close, supported family, but for most of her life, she lived outside the limelight. That changed on April 29, 2011, when her sister married Prince William, the future King of England. On that day, Pippa went from being relatively unknown to becoming one of the most talked about women in the world. The wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton was one of the biggest events of the decade. Millions of people from around the world tuned in to watch the ceremony, which took place at Westminster Abbey. Now the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton was a picture of elegance and grace, but it wasn't just Kate who captured everyone's attention. Pippa, serving as her maid of honor, made a lasting impression in everyone's hearts. Pippa wore a sleek, figure-hugging white dress that day designed by Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen. The dress, though simple, was perfectly tailored and highlighted Pippa's graceful figure. Almost instantly, she became a media sensation. Headlines declared her the most famous bridesmaid in the world, and her dress became a subject of global fascination. Pippa was already in the spotlight overnight, with people curious about her. The media's attention, however, wasn't just about the dress or the wedding. People began to wonder, who is Pippa Middleton? But as expected, Pippa's life changed dramatically after the royal wedding. She was no longer just the sister of the Duchess of Cambridge. She was a celebrity in her own right. Photographers followed her everywhere, snapping pictures of her doing even the most simple tasks like grocery shopping or walking in the park. Her every move was analyzed, and the public couldn't get enough. But with fame came scrutiny. While some praised Pippa for her style and grace, others criticized her for appearing too much in the public eye. The intense media attention was something she had to learn to handle. Unlike her sister, who had become a royal and received guidance on how to deal with the press, Pippa had to find her own way. However, one of the things that endeared Pippa to many people was her refusal to let fame change her. Despite the headlines and constant attention, she kept a Relatively low profile, she didn't grant interviews or capitalize on her sudden popularity. Instead, she focused on her passions and projects. She maintained a dignified presence, rarely addressing the media directly, and letting her actions speak for her while Kate adjusted to her royal role as the Duchess of C. Pippa began embracing her fame. Pippa's image was that of someone who balanced grace, beauty, and intellect. Despite this, Pippa has never been content to bask in the fame of being Kate's sister. Before the royal wedding, Pippa had already begun to establish a career. She has worked hard to build a career focusing on her love for writing, health, and fitness. She worked in event planning, which allowed her to showcase her organizational skills and creativity. After the wedding, she used her experience in this area to write a book, celebrate a year of festivities for families and friends. The book came out in 2012 and was a guide to hosting events and parties, offering tips on everything from decorations to recipes. Though the book didn't sell as well as anticipated, Pa was determined to carve out her niche. Plus, it allowed her to step into the world of publishing. It showed her love for family gatherings and traditions, which she cherished growing up. She also became a columnist, writing for publications like The Spectator, Wait's Kitchen, and Vanity Fair, where she shared lifestyle tips from healthy recipes to exercise routines. Her passion for fitness is something she's well known for, and she has even participated in several charity events, including long-distance bike rides and swimming competitions. Through her writing, Pippa has connected with the public more personally, showing that she's more than just a famous face. While Pippa's professional life was blossoming, so was her personal life. In 2016, Pippa's personal life took another turn when she became engaged to James Matthews, a hedge fund manager and former professional race car driver. Their relationship seemed perfect, something you could call a fairy tale. James comes from a prestigious background. He is the heir to the Scottish title of Lyre of Glen Affric, which means that one day Pippa could hold the title of Lady Glen Affric, although not as well known as Pippa. James Matthews is a fascinating figure in his own right. He's not only incredibly successful in finance, but his family's estate in Scotland adds an air of nobility to his background. The couple had been dating for a few years before their engagement, and their relationship was marked by a sense of stability and mutual respect. Unlike many high-profile couples, Pippa and James managed to keep much of their romance out of the public eye, only occasionally being photographed together at events. Their wedding on May 20th, 2017 was a glamorous affair. The ceremony occurred at St. Mark's Church in Englefield, Berkshire, and the reception followed at the Middleton family home in Bucklebury. The guest list was filled with high-profile names, including Kate and Prince William, as well as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who had just started dating at the time. Pippa wore a stunning lace gown designed by Giles Deacon, and once again, she captured the world's attention with her elegance and style. Pippa wore a stunning lace gown designed by Giles Deacon for her wedding. The dress was elegant and timeless, much like the one she had worn at her sister's wedding years earlier. Pippa's wedding was another moment where she showed the world her grace and poise, once again proving that she was capable of handling life in the spotlight. Not long after their wedding, Pippa and James welcomed their first son, Arthur Michael William Matthews, born in October 2018. In March 2021, Pippa gave birth to their second child, a daughter named Grace Elizabeth. Jane family has always been a central part of Pippa's life, and becoming a mother was the next natural step in her journey. Pippa has embraced motherhood with the same grace and energy she applies to everything else. Though she's now a mother of two, she remains dedicated to her fitness routine, often being spotted on runs or cycling through London. The bond between sisters. And Chapter 4. Close relationship with Kate. Kate's health challenges. But what if I tell you that one constant in Pippa's life has been her close relationship with her sister Kate? Of course, much of the world is still fascinated by the close bond between Pippa and Kate. The two sisters have always been incredibly close, and their relationship has grown stronger. Pippa has been a constant support for Kate, especially during the intense media scrutiny that comes with being part of the royal family. Though Pippa is not a royal herself, she has often been by Kate's side for important moments, from attending royal events to being there during Kate's pregnancies. There is no doubt that the two sisters share a deep connection, one built on love, trust, and mutual respect. Pippa has always protected Kate, and her unwavering devotion became more evident when Kate's health issues surfaced. Did we just say Kate's health issues? Yes, we made no mistakes. Now, Chapter 5. The mystery begins. You're wondering, could this be why Pippa has finally spoken up? I bet you'll find out. This is where the mystery begins. It gets even more intriguing here, without a doubt. Kate, Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, has always been a prominent figure in the public eye, admired for her elegance, poise, and commitment to her royal duties. However, in recent months, her repeated absences from public events began to raise eyebrows as someone typically seen attending key events and fulfilling her royal responsibilities gracefully. Kate's disappearance from the public stage was hard to miss. Her absence sparked questions and concerns about her health started to emerge naturally. At first, the reasons given for her missed appearances seemed minor. Kensington Palace initially reported that Kate was dealing with a few minor ailments, which on the surface didn't seem too serious. Royal watchers and the public hoped this explanation was sufficient, believing it was nothing more than the usual day-to-day challenges anyone might face. But as the absences continued, those initial reassurances became less convincing. It became clear that something more serious might be at play. The media, always keen to dig deeper into the lives of the royals, began speculating. Reporters and royal commentators started questioning whether the Duchess faced a more significant health problem. Some wondered whether her busy schedule had finally caught up with her, causing stress or exhaustion. Others began to whisper about the possibility of a more serious illness. As time passed, the speculation grew louder, with rumors circulating that Kate had been hospitalized. What's more, as the weeks rumors about Kate Middleton's health became more alarming. Reports began to surface suggesting that Kate had undergone surgery specifically for a stomach condition. While there was no official confirmation from the palace, the media quickly latched onto the story, fueling even more public interest. Could the Duchess of Cambridge, known for her seemingly perfect image, be battling a health crisis behind closed doors? Many people found the thought of Kate being hospitalized unbelievable. After all, Kate has always been the picture of health and vitality. Whether she's attending royal events, playing sports, or engaging with the public, the idea that she could be undergoing surgery for a serious medical issue was enough to worry her many fans. The story of her potential hospitalization became front-page news, and with the palace remaining mostly silent on the matter, the mystery only deepened. So, while the exact details of her health remained unknown, the public couldn't help but speculate. With no clear answers, people began to wonder just how serious Kate's condition was. Her absence from major events only added to the uncertainty. The public's concern for Kate Middleton and their hope grew. Many believed that despite the rumors, Kate would eventually return to the public eye healthy and strong. After all, she had always shown resilience in the face of challenges, whether it was the pressure of being in the royal spotlight or balancing her personal and public life. Kate always rose above. She hoped that whatever health issue she was facing, she would overcome it with the same grace and strength she had shown throughout her time as Duchess of Cambridge. People eagerly awaited her return, not just to reassure themselves that she was okay, but to see her continue the work she had always been so passionate about. And just like a ray of hope for her fans and the entire world, the truth behind Kate Middleton's health struggles finally came to light in March, and it was more heartbreaking than anyone had imagined. In a deeply emotional video, Kate revealed that she had been battling cancer, confirming the public's worst fears. We already mentioned that her absence from royal duties had been surrounded by rumors and speculation for months. Still, this announcement explained why the beloved Duchess of Cambridge had stepped out of the spotlight. In the video, Kate spoke with grace and honesty about her diagnosis, sharing how the fight against cancer had been the hardest battle of her life. She had undergone multiple treatments and surgeries, each one taking a toll on her body and spirit. It wasn't just the physical strain that had kept her away from public life, it was also the emotional journey that came with facing such a devastating illness. This revelation shook the nation, but gave people a glimpse into the incredible strength and resilience Kate had shown behind closed doors. The royal family had worked tirelessly to protect Kate's privacy during this time, which, while understandable, only fueled the media's hunger for answers. With no clear information coming from the palace, the press had been left to speculate, leading to a whirlwind of theories from simple exhaustion to more severe conditions. The rumors had spiraled out of control, but now, with Kate's heartfelt confession, the public understood why the royal family had been so secretive. They were trying to give her the space and peace she needed to heal away from the constant spotlight. As soon as Kate announced, the outpouring of love and support was overwhelming. Fans worldwide sent messages of encouragement, and the media's tone shifted from invasive speculation to empathy and admiration. People were inspired by her courage, not only in battling cancer, but also in her decision to share her story. So openly it reminded everyone that behind the royal titles and duties, Kate was a human facing a terrifying ordeal like anyone else, and even though her health journey had been a difficult one, Kate's video brought a sense of hope. She spoke about how the treatments were helping and how determined she was to continue fighting. To people, it wasn't just a confession of her illness, but a message of resilience. Kate's bravery and openness in the face of such a personal challenge inspired countless others going through their own struggles with the truth finally out. The world stands by the Duchess of Cambridge, offering their love and support as she bravely faces her recovery. People send well wishes everywhere, hoping to see Kate return to the public eye soon and stand proudly next to her husband. However, while the public knows about Kate's battle, something even more surprising is waiting to be revealed. Everyone knows that Kate's sister Pippa has always avoided the media. However, she has just done something that has stunned the world. But when Pippa Middleton finally broke her silence, it wasn't just a supportive message, but a raw, heartfelt revelation that no one saw coming. So, what did Pippa reveal about Kate's condition that shocked everyone, and how did it expose the family's hidden struggles during this difficult time? This is the moment you've been waiting for. Pippa's shocking revelation. Pippa Middleton's recent Chapter 8. Kate's battle. Revelation about her sister Kate's battle with cancer has shocked the world. For months, the public had been concerned about Kate's mysterious absence. Still, no one knew how severe her condition was until Pippa broke her silence. In a heartfelt and emotional interview, Pippa opened up about the challenges her sister has faced, shedding light on the true extent of Kate's illness and the strain it has put on their family. Her words confirmed what many had feared and gave a glimpse into the emotional roller coaster the Middleton family has been on during this difficult time. Pippa revealed that Kate's cancer diagnosis was far more serious than the palace had let on. Kate's battle wasn't just a passing health scare, it was a life-altering fight against a relentless disease. Pippa described how her sister had endured months of treatments, surgeries, and hospital stays, all while trying to keep her struggle private. For someone who has always carried herself with grace and poise, it was heartbreaking to see Kate in such a vulnerable position. But Pippa's revelation didn't just focus on Kate's illness, it showed the emotional toll it took on everyone around her. The Middleton family faced a struggle behind the closed doors of Kensington Palace. Pippa admitted that watching her sister go through such a harrowing experience was one of the hardest things she had ever endured. The emotional weight on their family was immense. They were not just dealing with Kate's physical health, but Chapter 9. The struggle, the fear, and uncertainty that comes with a cancer diagnosis every day brought new challenges, and Pippa and the rest of the family had to be strong for Kate while managing their own worries and anxieties. Pippa's concern for Kate was evident in every word she spoke. She described moments when she feared for her sister's life and times when the family wasn't sure if Kate would pull through. Pippa's role during this period was not just as Kate's sister, but as one of her closest confidants. She revealed how she stayed by Kate's side through her toughest treatments, offering support and love in ways only a sister would. But even with all the support, the battle was taking its toll on everyone. She revealed that the royal family, known for their public appearances and duties, was faced with a choice: protect Kate's privacy or Chapter 10. The choice informed the public. The decision to keep Kate's illness quiet wasn't easy, and Pippa revealed that this choice weighed heavily on them. There was always a fear that if the public knew the full extent of Kate's condition, it would lead to an overwhelming media frenzy that could hinder her recovery. At the same time, secrecy made it harder for the family, as they couldn't openly share their fears and frustrations. This internal struggle was something Pippa hadn't spoken about until now. Pippa's revelation again showed Kate's strength and courage throughout her battle. She said despite everything, Kate remained determined to fight her illness and return to her royal duties. She had always been a symbol of elegance and resilience. Even in the face of cancer, she carried herself with that same grace. Pippa described how Kate, though weakened by treatments, remained positive and hopeful, never letting her illness define her. It was a testament to her character, inspiring her family and the world once they learned the truth. But while Kate's battle was difficult, it also brought the Middleton family closer together. Pippa explained Chapter 11. The Middleton family, how they rallied around Kate, offering her the emotional and physical support she needed. The entire family, including their parents and brother, made it their mission to help Kate in any way they could. The Middleton family showed incredible unity and love during this challenging time, whether it was helping with her children, taking care of the household duties, or simply being There, for emotional support, Pippa's decision to break her silence was not taken lightly. She knew that once the world knew the full extent of Kate's illness, the media attention would intensify. But she also knew it was time for the truth to come out. As difficult as it has been, Kate's journey is also one of strength and perseverance, and Pippa wanted the world to see that by speaking out, Pippa not only shared the hardships, but also painted a picture of hope that Kate will continue to fight and recover, hope that the family's love will keep them strong, and hope that this experience will bring a greater understanding of the challenges that come with serious illness. Undoubtedly, Pippa's revelation has given us a hint into the private struggles of one of the world's most famous families, showing that even royalty is not immune to life's toughest battles. However, their strength, love, and resilience in the face of this hard time are qualities that have touched people worldwide. So, as Kate continues her recovery, the support of her family and the public remains unshaken. Pippa's revelations show the depth of the family's struggle. Will the Duchess return stronger than ever? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Kate's story is not over. Yet still, we hope the Middleton family's strength will undoubtedly guide them through whatever lies ahead. That brings us to the end of this video. What do you think about Pippa's revelation and the ongoing struggle in the Middleton family? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click